Hey there, and welcome back. Episode 85. Life Wants You to Win. Great title. Starting out with a quote by a man named Jose Ortega y Gasset. Among his various possible beings, each man always finds one which is his genuine and authentic being. The voice which calls him to that authentic being is what we call vocation. But the majority of men devote themselves to silencing that voice of the vocation and refusing to hear it. They manage to make a noise within themselves to distract their own attention in order not to hear it. And they defraud themselves by substituting for their genuine selves a false course of life. We are unique. For sure. There's nobody like us, and through the genetic makeup of our DNA, we are a one-time phenomenon on this earth. And this uniqueness starts to unfold in childhood. We have certain inclinations, things we are drawn to and that interest us. We like doing them, we want to know more about them. Robert Greene, in his book Mastery, calls these the forces that draw us to certain experiences and away from others. And they influence the development of our minds in very particular ways. People who choose to stay with these forces and begin to follow their path often find themselves on the right track, doing what they love, excelling in their careers and their lives, and being fulfilled and happy. But many people also don't feel these forces, or they doubt them, tune them out, and decide to listen to other voices, social pressures, momentary feelings, trends, assumptions about what one should do, and more. The inclinations and desires move to the background. They become subdued and eventually silenced. And what often follows is this. We lose partial or complete contact with our uniqueness, with who we really are. And life becomes dull. We are stuck doing things that don't get our heart rate up. The things that are supposed to give us joy turn into duties and obligations that we dread, try to avoid, and only do half-heartedly. We get them done, but our heart is not in it. We are not actively engaged with a large part of our life anymore. And when the duties are done, we seek a quick fix, something that brings us up, makes us feel like life is still out there and worth living. I talked about it yesterday. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter, a chemical that the brain makes and that acts as a messenger between brain cells. Dopamine is actually located in two areas of the brain. One plays a role in how we move. The other area sends dopamine into the brain when we expect or receive a reward. That reward might be a delicious slice of cake, or our favorite song. This dopamine release tells the brain that whatever it's just experienced is worth getting more of. And this affects our behaviors. It reinforces certain behaviors, such as finding food, and it rewards these behaviors by making us feel good. So dopamine even affects moods. The high people feel when they use drugs and many other pleasures that life offers comes partly from that dopamine spike. So we get caught up. Pleasure is everywhere. And we go after it because we think we deserve it. We slugged through the day, the week, the year. We paid the price, and now it's time to let loose. A grand vacation, booze, fancy dinners, parties, shopping for more things, gambling, or not a slice of cake, another bottle of wine, maybe some weed to calm down, hours of TV and internet surfing. All short-term lifts of dopamine. We feel good, so we do more of it. And we end up letting our life be defined by how much we own or have experienced. There's nothing wrong with something feeling good, tasting great, or looking amazing. But it can turn into an endless loop if we're not careful. There's slugging, and then there's short-term happiness, and then there's slugging again. And the end of your life arrives, and you'll ask yourself, did I live a good life? Did I love? Did I matter? And you already know what I will say next. You can live a good life. In fact, life wants you to live an amazing life. And a winning life, where there is no more big slugging monster you have to face every day, followed by the search for quick pleasure fixes in the short amount of free time left in your day. Your life can be full, intentional, and a complete win. But you have to wake up. You need to get out of your own way and become open to other possibilities, maybe another reality for your life. Start trusting the wisdom of your insights over the reasoned voice of your logic, the voice that steered you away when you were little and wanted to follow your inclinations. That same voice is still there. Now much stronger, because now you may have actual barriers that truly seem to hold you back. Paying rent, caring for family, these are responsibilities that cannot be taken lightly. But that doesn't mean it's too late to live a fulfilled life. You can return to yourself. You can find the path back to your early desires and dreams. Are you asking the right questions to live a good life? You see, it starts with questions. Then begin to pay more attention. That will help you open up. And when you listen, ideas will emerge, opportunities will arise, and slowly you may begin to dabble. What if I try this, or learn that, or check this out? Start setting some small goals, and then orient yourself towards your goals and see them through. Say a big yes to the opportunity. That project you want to do but are frightened to do, that is the best one to do. Unfortunately, risk is part of it all, because the comfort zones that we have established over time keep us away from some of the richness we could experience. Remember, you were focused on seeking short-term hits. You went for what feels good. You didn't take the longer way. You avoided pain and difficulty. You went for harmony and peace. You took the easy route. Robin Sharma says, the true brilliance of your life resides well past the dangerous edges of your comfort zone, and the riches it has in store for you live on the other side of your area of control. Life wants you to win, but you have to want it too. And be willing to put in the work. And to end with another quote from Robin Sharma. And though my boots are very much on the ground, I've also learned that the moment you release the thinking that all around us have taught us, and have the utter bravery to trust what you already know to be true in your heart, versus what is socially cool, your life explodes into the happiness, creativity, productivity, vitality, originality, and massive beauty that was there for you to experience from the very beginning. Give it a try. Discover who you are and accept the fact that life wants you to win, because it does. You just have to go out of your way a little bit. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Much love.